Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, help this video get 100 likes on YouTube, and that is greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, my analysis, 3 days of live trading in my Discord, check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it. Dow is down 0.26%, Nasdaq going up 0.36%, S&P absolutely flat on the day. It was up more than 0.5%, and Russell was up more than 1%, gave away all the gains, and now down 0.84%. And here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500. On top, we got energy leading the way, communication services, technology, financial, consumer cyclical, basic materials, and lagging behind utilities, real estate, consumer defensive, healthcare. Week to date performance right here, you can see, technology up over 6%, communication services led by Google and Meta up almost 5%. So that is a big move here on technology and communication services. Now look at right here guys, utilities taking a massive beating, consumer defensive, and real estate on bottom. So what we got here on stock market map, we got energy sector lighting up today in the green, led by Chevron and XOM, and then we got Amazon up slightly, not even 0.5%. Tesla going down, and they got earnings coming down right after the bell. And then we got Netflix going up over 10% with earnings from last night. Meta going up 1.43%. Google going up over 1%. And then Apple staying down on the day, 0.41%. Microsoft again, fresh new all-time highs, up 0.89%. AMD also fresh new all-time highs, up almost 6%. And Nvidia also going up 2.50%. And we actually played Nvidia, and here's my X account, and if you're on there you can give me a follow, and I do post all my plays, all my videos, my charts, and a lot of things right here on X. And you can see at 113 I called out, and it was trading at 627, 600 puts, and look at this, buy right here 222, it was down to 616 and then came down to 612. I sold my 25 contracts for $7 a piece, left 5 out of 30, and now those are over $8 a piece, and possibly can go up to 1,000 a piece tomorrow. So all these ideas and everything that I do, it's right here on X. And if you want to support the channel, definitely, like I said, check out that link down below in the description for Patreon, and it's the easiest way you can support this channel. So we all know that Chinese market is also a big market, and I just want to give you guys heads up what's happening outside US. And you can see Chinese market actually dumping really hard. It's crashing. Pretty much a big crash right here. But look at the US market going straight up. So something is going to catch up to US market. Now a lot of people out there, especially right now, and I have seen this before so many times, when market dumps and I make a video saying that buy the dip, well, market is crashing. Nobody want to buy the dip. That's it, market is going to crash. And when market is really high and you call for a pullback, guess what? People are extremely bullish, like, oh my god, everyone making same videos saying that market will pull back. But when? Well, we do not control the market. We can only look at the technicals, and we can only give you all the information you need. So like, you don't get trapped right here on top holding a bag. Now all I see right now, people are getting really bullish here in the market, just buying calls and calls and thinking that market will just run and run and run. It's 3 months since we got that big pullback right here. But hear me out, within 10 days, if something breaks, something happens right here, within 10 to 15 days, market can wipe off all these gains. That's how quickly things can flip to the other side. So if you're really bullish and not taking any profit and just buying and buying, buying and buying, and looking at not only my videos, there are so many other good channels talking about the same thing, that things are getting really frothy. You don't want to actually go long right here on top. You got to be really careful trading here in this market, the way this market is going up. And you can see how Chinese tech coming down and crashing. So just be careful, guys. All I'm trying to do here, give you guys the best information that I can give you, so you can actually look at it, you can hear it, and then you want to make a decision for yourself. And one more thing I want to show you guys on Fed's watch tool, and you can see going into March, it was actually a 65% chance of a rate cut, and now it's down to 40. So most likely there will be no rate cuts in March. But look at this. Now it's going up right here. Going into May, it's 53%, and then again in June, 53%, 50, 48, 38, 34. So I don't know, guys. The way market is going up, there is definitely something happening behind the scenes, and we just don't know. And once we get to it, and we see what actually happened or what's happening, it's gonna be too late for you to get out from this market, especially if you're buying at the top. And that is the message I'm sending to all my viewers and subscribers, because I have not seen this before in my lifetime trading 19, 20 years. Going straight up after gap up, and just going straight up. And the rally led by only how many stocks? 6 stocks. Not even Tesla. And that's not healthy. Look at small caps. Market breadth is small caps. That thing is dying. So be careful, guys. And that is the only message I'm trying to send you right now. So on IWM, it's down 0.84%. So this is kind of weird. And you can see, we got a bearish engulfing candle today covering yesterday's candle right here. And that is definitely not looking good. The only thing good about it, we might be coming back down to this gap, just slightly under 193. And this is going to be a strong support also, and also a retest of this breakout from this downtrend. So 193 must hold right here on a pullback on IWM. If not, you're going to see another low, and that is breaking below 188 and going all the way down to 183. To the upside, IWM now needs to get above 20-day moving average, 195.91, I would say 196, and then this big resistance right here, 198, and then we could see a pump all the way up to 204 to 205 right here, where this upper Bollinger Band is sitting. So be careful. You can see how the market breadth is working, because we saw a massive pump on QQQ and SPY and even on Dow Jones. But look at right here, we gapped up more than 1% and gave away all the gains, and now almost down 1% on the day. So this is why people think that market is bullish and everything just going up. Easily within a couple days, market can wipe off all the gains, and people that are buying at the top, I have seen that before, guys, and it happens all the time. They like to trap retail traders, investor at the top, showing you that market just going up, you just buy it right here, that FOMO, fear of missing out. And guess what? After looking at it a couple times, they go and buy something. So if you're doing that, that is a dangerous game you're playing right now, especially buying at the top. And you got to be really careful going into next couple days and into March, how this market actually plays out, because you can see, it's a monster run on Nasdaq 100, but do you see an all-time high in every rally in bull market led by IWM except this time? On QQQ, it's up 0.5%, and look at this gap up and go 423.70. Yes, Netflix beating earnings, Nvidia going up to a fresh new all-time high. It was up like 28-30 bucks, and this thing rallied all the way up to almost 430. Now you can see I do have a price target on top, 432, and almost hitting it. And you can see also this thing was way too overextended, trading above upper Bollinger Band. It's sitting at 426, and triple Q was trading at 430. Came down, and now looks like tomorrow, hopefully, if this thing gets down to this gap, that's going to be a level to watch, 423.70. And just below that, we also have support between 420 and 421. And why? Because 421 5-day moving average right here, and that is rising, and that will move up even more tomorrow. So I would say 420 gives up. That is when you're going to see a dump off, possibly down to this gap at some point, maybe next week, down to 413.58. But if this rally continues, I would say 420 line in the sand right here. Above 420, this rally can continue after filling this gap, and this thing can go all the way up to 432 before any major pullback. On DIA, it's down 0.25%, got up to 380.62, but you can see Bollinger Band not letting this ETF run even higher, came back and now holding 378 as a support. So this is going to be key level to watch tomorrow. 378, 5-day moving average right here. Also 378 was a big resistance before. You can see we got multiple rejections, so that's going to be a good support. And below 378, 376, and then down to lower Bollinger Band, 372. But I think what this thing can do tomorrow, it will just trade in between 376 and 380. So I don't think this thing will make a big move going into tomorrow. Watch 380 right here, resistant. But if this thing somehow breaks above 380, then watch out for 384. On SPY ETF, absolutely flat on the day. And why this thing got a rejection at 488? Expected move for the week on SPY ETF was 488 to the upside, and we got up to 488, and we saw some selling, came back, but look at this. This is where we got rejected before, 485 and some change, and now it's holding 485 as a support. But I think 485 gives up quickly. You're going to see SPY ETF getting down to this gap just under 483, and that's going to be a support to watch. And then this support down here, 478, and that would be a retest of this breakout on a pullback. But if this thing pushes after filling this gap down here just under 483, then watch out. This thing can go straight up all the way up to not only 488 to even 490. On 10-year, it's up 0.87%. So you can see we got a nice pullback, and this thing rallied big time today. Up on the day almost 1%. And where the market go? Market was also up, especially technology, right? So that is why it's kind of concerning. This thing not taking a back seat. We saw a little bit of pullback right here down to the support. Immediately, I mean, look at this bullish engulfing candle. And now, if this thing continues, we could see a move all the way up to 43.71. So something is wrong, guys. 10-year cannot just go up straight like this, with green candles, where market also going up. And not only going up, it's actually gapping up almost 1%, some cases over 1%. So something has to give, something has to break. And it could be TNX right here, or maybe the market itself. You just got to be careful trading in this environment right now, where 10-year going up, and you see triple Q also going up to a fresh new all-time high. On a pullback, you want to watch right down here 41, and I don't think it's going below 41 right now, because market already hitting a fresh new all-time high. So I think this one actually coming back up, possibly all the way up to 43.71. So watch out on 10-year. And what we got here on dollar, a hammer candle. And look at this, guys. The entire dip was bought up today here on dollar. All this thing needs right here to get above 103.58. And if this thing can clear right here, also you can call it a flag or broadening wedge, whatever you want to call it right here. You can see it just consolidating right here. And if this thing pops above 103.58, quickly you're going to see a move up to 104.48, and that should at least bring S&P 500 down. VIX also going up almost 5% and finally holding 13 bucks as a support right here. So this thing did not make a new low. At least it's holding 13 right now. But like I said, I'm not bullish on VIX until this thing clearly breaks 15, holds 15 as a support, then you're going to see explosion all the way up to 18. So here on VIX, you want to watch 13 bucks right here as a support, and just above that 13, if this thing moves up, we do have resistance at 14.55 and then 15. And 15 where this thing needs to break. And once we get that breakout, that's going to be the real breakout on VIX. Now, if this is actually a dead cat bounce, this thing will take out 13. And in that case, VIX can drop down to 11.82 and possibly can go even lower because you can see lots of consolidation, some spikes here and there, but nothing big until this thing breaks above 15. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.